Ruben Amorim, Manchester United's newly appointed manager, has continued to shape his tactical vision a crucial phase of their Premier League fixture against Nottingham Forest, with key updates on player injuries and return dates, during a December 6th training session at Carrington. The Portuguese coach, known for his innovative approach, has begun implementing significant changes to boost the team's performance and adapt to their demanding winter schedule. Formation shift. Amorim emphasised his preferred 3-4-3 system, which he successfully used at Sporting Lisbon. This setup involves high pressing, swift ball movement, and a reliance on attacking wing-backs to maintain defensive balance while creating offensive opportunities. Luke Shaw is being prepared for a role as a left-sided centre-back. This change aims to leverage Shaw's defensive skills while minimising the physical toll of a full wing-back role Antony has been experimented with as a right wing-back. This positional switch could rejuvenate his form, allowing him to contribute defensively and exploit space on the flanks. During counter-attacks, player engagement. Amorim actively participated in the session, offering one-on-one guidance to key players like Kobbie Mainoo. This reflects his commitment to developing a cohesive team identity and ensuring every player understands their role. Intensity and focus. The training session was characterised by high energy, with players involved in rapid, competitive drills that mirror the fast-paced nature of Premier League games. Amorim's hands-on involvement reinforced his philosophy of hard work and tactical discipline. Amorim's proactive adjustments come as the club sits mid-table in the Premier League, aiming to bridge the gap to the top four. His innovative training approach and positional experiments are pivotal as United prepare for their next fixtures, including challenging encounters against top-tier rivals. The upcoming matches will test whether these training ground changes translate into improved performances on the pitch. This session has set the tone for an exciting new chapter under Amorim's leadership at Manchester United. Manchester United head coach Ruben Amorim suggested Arsenal's wingers are more than happy going down the outside due to the Gunners' strength from corners. Both of Arsenal's goals against United on Wednesday came from corner kicks. Jurrien Timber scored the first to open his Premier League account, and William Saliba clinched victory for Mikel Arteta's side. The 2-0 defeat was Amorim's first reverse as United boss after a draw with Ipswich and wins against Bodo Glimt and Everton. It also showcased Arsenal's set-piece strength from both sides, with deliveries from Declan Rice and Bukayo Saka producing the goals. Amorim recognised the willingness of the opposition to play to those strengths. On this occasion, it was Saka and Gabriel Martinelli on the flanks for the London side, and the visitors failed to deal with them. You can see it in every occasion that Saka and Martinelli has 1-against-1. A lot of times they go outside, they cross, they know that if the cross is going well they can score, if it's the corner they can score. We have to be better on that situation, Amorim said after the defeat. Reflecting on the reverse in a match of the day interview, he recognised set pieces at both ends were key, with Matthijs de Ligt denied an equaliser by a big David Raya save. We were committed and we lost to the set pieces. If Matthijs de Ligt can score in that moment, the momentum would be different, he said. We tried to play, but they are a very organised team and it's hard to score. I felt the players were in control of the game. The set pieces changed the game. In the second half, Arsenal cut the gap to leaders Liverpool to just 7 points after the Reds drew at Newcastle. Chelsea climbed above the Gunners on goal difference with their 5. One win at Southampton, but Arteta was positive after his own team's victory. We scored 2 set pieces, but we could have scored from open play many more, he told Match of the Day. We lost 2 massive players for us in our backline, Gabriel and Ricardo Calafiori, but the team is still responding. The game opened up a little bit and we looked a real threat. Very pleased. It's a joy to play in this stadium with that energy. It's something incredible. Arsenal travel across London to take on Fulham on Sunday as they look to keep the pressure on the teams above them. United are back at Old Trafford one day before that, hosting a Nottingham Forest team who lost at Manchester City on Wednesday. Matthijs de Ligt described Manchester United's loss against Arsenal as not good enough, but admitted the team are on the road to improving with Ruben Amorim in charge. United defended well in the first half and limited Arsenal's chances. It was goalless by the interval, but it didn't take long in the second half for Arsenal to break the deadlock. The Gunners have the best set-piece record in the Premier League and took the lead in the 54th minute when Jurrien Timber scored from a corner with a glancing header at the front post. Arsenal doubled their advantage from another corner. The delivery was to the back post on this occasion, and William Saliba was the scorer. Ruben Amorim made 4 changes in an attempt to get United back into the game, but the damage was done and the hosts claimed the victory. The loss condemned Amorim to his first defeat in charge of United, who slipped back into the bottom of the table following Newcastle's draw against Liverpool at St James's Park. After the game, a disappointed Delight spoke to MUTV and reflected on the performance. In the defensive phase, the amount of chances we conceded without the set plays was good, he said. In the end, we played a little bit more offensive and conceded some chances at the end, but in general, we have to and we will offensively improve. We need to know what everyone is doing, and we could have hurt them much more. We're still quite early with the new coach, but there are still positives. But overall, I'm really disappointed with the lack of points. As you mentioned, we're on the road to improve as a team, and I think the manager said it also. Maybe if we do it a certain way, we have a bigger chance of getting results right now. But in the future, we will stay the same and won't improve. I think the way we are going now is obviously not perfect yet, and everybody has to improve a lot and get used to the new system, but you can see certain things that are improving. But in the end, we are Manchester United, and it's easy. It's not good enough. We know that, we will work hard, we have time to improve, and we have an important game in a few days. United will play Nottingham Forest next, and the sides will meet at Old Trafford on Saturday.